But for the vast majority of people, I think if they work hard enough and there's some amount of luck involved, if they know the right people or if they are able to get noticed with some app they published, they will be able, they have the potential to succeed at one of these companies.
Okay, and do you have any tips on finding such a referral? I mean, if I understand it correctly, it makes sense to move to certain cities because it's easier to network with the right people there.
Yeah, so I think there's a couple things here. One is that the most like deterministic path, like the most non-luck driven path is try and move to a bigger city and work at a medium-sized tech company. And what'll happen is over time, people always will switch jobs every 2, 3, 4 years. And then eventually someone you know at that medium-sized company or small company will go on to another company where they'll know someone who goes on and goes to a big company, right? Like guaranteed, you're going to have like 1 degree of separation from someone who works at one of these companies eventually, if you are doing good work in a small, medium company. And so then you can leverage that to get that referral. And then once you are able to get on the radar, then you can keep applying. Like I think I failed the first couple times I interviewed at many of these companies, but keep trying and you'll eventually make it. And the other thing I'll mention here is that one thing I think about a lot is put yourself in a position to get lucky. And this is not something that you have control over because it's luck inherently. But one thing I think about a lot is when you're making an app, rather than just putting it on GitHub, go the extra mile to actually publish it. Or maybe you're writing a blog post about some technical topic. Instead of just writing it for yourself, go out and go the extra mile to publish it and then tweet about it or put it on your LinkedIn. The more opportunities you have to put yourself out there, I think that will lead to people noticing you, people being able to give you feedback about your work. And not only will it make you better, but it can also lead to things like what we're talking about here. Someone can notice your work and say, hey, I think you'd be a really good fit for this team at this company. I'll refer you, right? And that will only happen if you go the extra mile to put yourself out there and publish your work and try and get lucky. So as much as possible, like don't work on your own in a silo. You have to go out and kind of advocate for yourself.
And having a blog and writing regular tech blog posts makes sense. This raises your chances of getting found.
100%. I think that it'll increase your chance of getting found. But not only that, I think for me at least, when I publish a YouTube video, there is some element of I want to make sure it's good because it's going to be out there in the world and everyone might be able to see it. And so it does lead me to go the extra mile and make sure it's high quality. I want to do a little bit extra research. I'm going to go a little bit deeper in the code and figure out, the the architecture of what I'm trying to present. And I think that really does make me a better developer. So knowing that you're going to publish something, for me, it forces me to go and really dig in and become a better software engineer as a result of that pressure.